Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, everyone. We know the story already of Celril, the Aldmeri nobleman, whose family disowned him, more or less, or they cut him off after he had refused to come back home and was instead wandering around Tamriel. And when he got cut off financially, it was when Skyrim was in the midst of a depression, so he had no money. Rather than coming home, he convinced Faendal to fight for him, and through a series of events, ended up becoming hired as a Relic Hunter, where he lives at the museum and goes out and explores Skyrim, bringing massive amounts of wealth to Solitude. At least that's the idea. And since then, we've learned many spells and done many things. And 200 hours into the playthrough, that's 5 game months, we found out we were Dragonborn. There's a lot of stuff that's going on now that we found out we're Dragonborn. And, it just stuff happening. That sums it all up. So we are now going to travel on over. We may have forsaken Auriel worship for the worship of the King of Worms, the God of Worms, I should say, in an attempt to mantle him someday, we hope. Not really. But Skjor here is a zombie. He died long ago. True. And, well, it just happened that we raised him from the dead. It was kind of funny. Oh, interesting. A collector's book. What's this? I'm no healer. Interesting. There's a book from a collector. Hunters. Okay. So there are items that hunters have on them. Note about burial. Concerning this burial location, my wife had heard a disturbance in the trees. Oh my. Got it. Items in this journal might be interesting to the family. Yes. Murdering cooking secrets. We'll take everything. It's fine. That's interesting. Okay, so those are just items we need. Oh, there's a dead saber cat here. Well, I will gladly loot it because I've gotten various quests to get saber cat pelts, things of that nature. Pretty good, all things considered. We are massively over encumbered, but that's mostly our fault. We are, however, going to go through and just make sure we've processed everything that can be processed. Put it away, make sure it's no big deal. Bow of paralysis is not needed, for example. Neither are a good chunk of the Thieves Guild items I picked up earlier. The Windcaller's Talisman is nice. Shout cooldown's reduced. I just don't see myself using it very much. I suppose with Windcaller Ring, an amulet, we might be able to do something really dumb with like a shout build. Considering it. In the meantime, we'll talk to Elena and have Elena take all the food we picked up, as well as all of the miscellaneous items. Basically bringing our carry weight down, which is a good thing. Bit by bit, things are working out. Just hopefully we can be done with some of this. God, we're up to 348 lockpicks already. The more we work on this, damn it, shelter. And to keep my shelter. Rain shelter is a poppable shelter that can just be deployed anywhere. Kind of silly. We sort this way. Gonna say, oh yeah, that's fine. Just need to be extra careful about all the silver stuff I picked up by accident. Things we don't need, really. But I need to focus on. Okay, that should do it. So, now that we've done that, let's activate our crucible. Put all our alchemy ingredients in the crucible, of which there are many. When you perform alchemy, how many pounds of carry weight does it take? About 10,000 pounds of carry weight to take all the alchemy ingredients out. Makes sense when you notice just how many alchemy ingredients we actually have. You know what? Hold on a second. You might be able to get some more bone meal here. Elena, bones. Bone. Yes. Actually, going to take some of these large animal bones, maybe 50 of them, yeah. And then I'm going to grind the animal bones down into bone meal. And those are alchemy ingredients. Good.
No lollygagging.
No, no. No lollygagging. Absolutely not. Going on up. This way. Okay, anything else we got? Butterflies. Yes, there are a lot of butterflies. You ground their bones into dust. Literally. We ground their bones into dust. All those animal bones we've been collecting. We saw we just had way too many of them, and I thought, well, bone meal is a valuable alchemy ingredient. Why don't we put it to use? That was my original thought, anyway. I'm looking around this wilderness to see if there's anything. Looks like there's an ancient glass golem in the distance. We're going to ignore it. Instead, mine this iron ore. And hopefully we'll get some more fossils. The fossil mining mod has yet to reveal its all its fossils to me, but that's because they're RNG based. When you're mining ore or other things, you have a chance to get a fossil. What fossil you get is pretty random. There is a fossil, there's like actually 3 or 4 fossil mining deposits in a specific part of the world. You can go for them. Looks like we got a Spriggan. We're going to try to pull it to us. That is actually a Grand Mate. Yeah. A Soil Grand Matriarch that is shooting, like... Oh, God. That was hilarious. Oh, we got her magic gone. That's the important thing. She's trying to cast her bee spells at me. Look how fast her magic arrow is regenerating. I'm able to nuke it in one shot, though. I killed another one of those spirit animals. I love how it's just going to flood me with dragon souls until I have nothing to spend them on anymore. Here we go. She's not dead yet. She's not dead yet. She gains damage reduction. No. No, she gains damage reduction.
Just stand still.
I like how she's completely stunned at that point. Jeez.
I'll kill you.
Like, we have moments to kill her before she revives. No. She's level 65. She has way too much. Okay, it looks like we are doing a good job now. Nope, nope, she's reviving again. This is crazy. Alright, we're gonna do a quickening. Here we go. Okay. At least you can stun lock her? Yes. We're gonna wait a moment and let yeah. We're just gonna let it go here. I like how that spirit animal bear is still quite dead, as she was. Okay, here we go. We got her. God. That was frightening. Yep. Harvesting ingredients. Bays and Spriggan sap and taproot. Anything special? Nope. We'll just deposit her. Yes. And then we'll begin harvesting these illusionary bear. Yes. Spirit animal of Kine provides us with great alchemy ingredients and pelts, of course. Anytime I'm told to go get a bear pelt, I'm like, let me go to Solitude and deal with this. Yes. Want to know something annoying? Well, aside from me. Alright, let's continue. Let's see here. A letter from the Jarl. What? No. Nothing we have to worry about. Okay. Hunter there. We're going to have some raw venison, snow pelts, ale, Argonian blade. Interesting. Fresh milk. We can use that fresh milk, actually. Ah, cool. Another one of these. Yes. Well, the bear was an illusionary. You had to install Windows and... Oh, it refused to boot. Well, I highly recommend installing your games on a different hard drive than your operating system. It's not good because Windows has a tendency to screw itself up. I can't say I'm surprised that anyone has to reinstall their Windows, unfortunately. The only reason I have Skyrim installed on my current operating system drive is because it's really, really fast. It's an M2 NVMe. It's good. It's a good drive. It's kind of what all those people who are hyping about the did you hear about the PS5 hard drive? Did you hear about the Xbox One X, Xbox Series X hard drive? How great these new hard drives are? They're top of the line. Yeah, it's called a solid state. Yeah, exactly. So you got whoop, hold on.
That takes care of that.
Cool. It's not new tech, basically. It's just new tech for consoles. Yep. I actually started with Kubuntu installed on a solid state. I was gonna say, but I moved over to KDE Neon once I whoop, hold on. Once I damn. Okay. Once I decided I was never going back to Windows for the long haul.
One less thing to worry about.
Once I realized I could play all my games on Linux, I just kind of moved Windows over to a 200 gigabyte drive off to the side and said, "You live there now." Yep. Ooh. Okay. What happened is the partition accessed access WinBoot was denied. And it wouldn't boot at all. Yeah. Have you tried? Oh god, it's too late now. You've already rebooted it. But just in case anyone runs into that situation in the future, do try to create an installation medium and for Windows 10 and try to repair it using the a boot off an SSD, a flash drive. There's potential in that. Not saying it'll work 100%.
I think we'll be hearing the bards sing about this battle.
Yes, Rumarin. I don't think the bards will be singing about us killing a bear cub. Certainly not. Okay. Yep. Yeah, if you have a spare USB, I have a USB just for, or it used to be for Kubuntu, but I have one for KDE Neon. Yep. You did everything, reinstall, repair. Jeez. That's unfortunate. But, I mean, Windows has given me several major issues across... I've been a Windows user... I started off in DOS, and then I moved over to 3.1. It's why when people ask me, why don't you try one of the more command line-based Linux distros, I'm just like, I can access the command line just fine through this command prompt here. Thank you very much. Yes.
Live another day. Well, live to fight another battle, I presume.
It's a vicious cycle. Yes, it's a vicious cycle. But yeah, I'm, how do I put this? I put away DOS. DOS is where I started, right? But I put that away for Windows. And then I went from Windows 3.1 to, to, 95, 98 XP. And I've used all Windows except Vista. Vista and 2000, sorry. Those are the only two I missed. Vista and 2000. And you know what? I liked Windows. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. I had a Windows ME laptop. I'll tell you what. We downgraded that. We actually went to the effort of downgrading the Windows ME laptop. Okay. But what I was gonna say is I've used.
I'm getting out of here.
Apparently, there's a wildcat fighting my followers. Is it a rat? It was a rat. Okay. Anyway. What was I saying? This lady won't notice me harvesting her nern roots. So yeah. Windows 8, I did not have a really terrible experience with, but by the time I had gotten a laptop with Windows 8, I had already... It had already come to the point where I had mods, programs that would allow me to replicate like the complete Windows 7 experience.
I hear it's the best place to meet someone who may be willing to teach me to paint.
So, yeah, we're going up. We're following the Serethi farm section here. Anyway,
It's not going to be next year.
yeah.
Maybe the year after that.
By the time I was ready to get a new laptop and it had Windows 8 on it, there were already enough programs. There's a Flame Lord here and a dead Stormcloak Ice Wolf. God, that Stormcloak Ice Wolf looks awesome. I'm actually kind of sad I'm, having to harvest it for its ingredients, but hey, you do what you gotta do. What's up? Yeah, I was able to replicate a Windows 7 experience on Windows 8. And then 8.1 came around and broke all those programs that I used to create the Windows 7 experience. Thanks, 8.1, and your mandatory update. Yeah. Anyway, by the time I had... I believe I had given the laptop over to the wife by then. And, let me see here. By the time I'd given the laptop over to my wife, I had, it had 8.1, but then it got Windows 10 kind of auto install on it, and it was a forced install. So the laptop ended up with Windows 10 on it, even though it shouldn't have. And that ruined it because it wasn't, like, its specs weren't good enough for Windows 10. Period. So I ended up recently taking that laptop and installing Kubuntu on it. And it runs just fine. Yeah. That's it. Okay. Ooh. Now then. Ooh, treasure chest here. Very good. Yep. Your computer belongs to Microsoft. Your brother's Dell laptop got ultra screwed by Windows 10. Yeah, well, ever since I wiped Windows 10 off of that laptop, that old laptop, and installed Kubuntu on it, it runs perfectly. Like, no lag, no problems. Like, the footprint is tiny. And it does exactly what it needs to. Nellum got cleared again. This is the second time I ran around here there. Are you vanilla? I'm certainly not vanilla. Oh my god. But if you mean the game, you're gonna have to type !mod list and follow that little that little trail there. Yes. Okay. We got here.
Oh well, must have run off.
Yeah, I was gonna say that as far as the game goes, keep in mind something. Let me type in info center. I'm running this on KDE Neon. It's already Linux, so we're running 444 plugins on Linux, which the game wasn't made to run on. So it's already kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, Stormcloak Soldier.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Sky,
Yes. Tell them to head to Windhelm.
tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Yes. You said the background is artistic. Well, I mean, we run through a different wallpaper like every stream. Last one was Alucard, looking quite sexy. Believe it or not, the artist who did the Alucard one from last stream was Tsukimi-chan. People were like, "That's too many clothes for Tsukimi-chan." I haven't seen much of her other work, but it turns out she's pretty good at drawing male characters when she wants to. Who are you?
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off right now.
No need to get rough.
No need to get rough. Yeah, about that. This guy's a jerk, and we're just gonna take all our pent-up frustrations on not getting to this dungeon soon enough out on him. So I think we'll just use Muffle so he doesn't hear us coming, and then we'll slit his throat. Yes. There we go. He resisted Nettlebane, but doesn't matter. I'm gonna harvest his body for some of that hominid flesh. Delicious. As far as his... Yeah, he had ebony armor. Gallite ingot. Okay. Yeah, just ebony armor. That's like 5 ebony ingots for the purposes of crafting. We just scored big time. And you know what? I probably wouldn't have killed him if he wasn't such a jerk. That's the funny part. Okay. We're going to head up and through the... Yeah, we're just going to go over to the lake, turns out. That's where we need to go. Get onto that little island there. How we doing? Like, oh, what happened? Elena's like, hey, this is my Skjor zombie. See, Skjor died a long time ago in the quest line. And we raised him as a dead thrall. And since then, he's just been with us. Yep. Well, I mean, we slit his throat. The high-end armor, we didn't exactly hit him in the chest. We just kind of slit his throat with Nettlebane. Thing looks disgusting. Straight ahead. Anything else we got? Oh boy, a woof. Alright. Kill the woof. Hey, at least the woof is harvestable, right? Grab its ingredients. Dispose of it. Yes. Oh, we have, all the companions' armor is skimpy. Yes, we did that on purpose. Made them look like, companions in the Firefly sense. Instead of, in the Nord Warrior sense. Yes. Okay, so Elena and Rumarin are here. Very good. What do we got? Yes. Yes, I mean, if the zombie dies, we can just raise him again. It's not like he turns to dust or anything. That's vanilla Skyrim logic. To quote Manny Marco, that is the god of worms, king of worms in Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall, he says, "Don't worry about dispensing my minions. They can always be raised again." That's straight up from Manny Marco in Elder Scrolls 2. Yep. He invites you over and says, "Look, you can kill my minions, doesn't matter. I can just raise them again. I'm like the lord of all necromancers. Death doesn't matter." Okay. Some mushrooms here. There looks like there's a pit I need to go into. No big deal. This particular dungeon will lead me into another area. Wow. 2 rats. I don't care about those. Yes. Did you own the remaster or the one back in 08? I owned the original, and they gave me the quote-unquote remaster, and we're using the remaster now. The remaster allows you to use more plugins than the original, and it also allows you to do quite a few other things. But yeah. You say meeting Manny Marco, he hasn't got an STD from all the naked dancers. You do realize Manny Marco is probably the source of most STDs in Tamriel. If anything, I'd be worried about his dancing ladies, their welfare around him. All right. Necrophilia and all that. Yep. I thought that was Periite. Yeah, I'm joking. We're going down. Ooh. What did that do? I pressed a button. It did a thing. I don't know what that thing is. All I know is I want that soul gem. I don't want to drown. Oh, Amulet of the World Eater? Damn! That's an Alduin amulet. Love it. I also love drowning because my follower's in the way. TCL. Oh, geez, game. I had to clip through my followers there. Yes. Yes, and the let me. You asked, do you happen to know the fine in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Here's the thing. Hold on. Not only that, it's not joking, by the way.
What can I do for you? I'm the only alchemist in Skingrad. Not much business here, but I can't go back to Morrowind. It's just like anywhere else in the Empire. By the way, do you happen to know what the fine is here in Cyrodiil for necrophilia? Just asking. Let's assume... no.
Is it a first? Then it's at least 500 gold. Now, let me tell you 2 things about this. All right. First, the 7th champion of Cyrodiil, the person you're playing as, knows what the fine is. That's number 1. Number 2, they were arrested and in jail for some reason at the beginning of the game. That's all I'm going to say. All right. We're going to open that door. We got to kill these spiders. Yes. open this up. Yep. Exactly. Knows all about it. Is in prison for some mysterious reason. I'm not saying my 7th champion of Cyrodiil is a necrophiliac. I'm saying yours is. Always has been, meme. Alrighty then. Very good. Very good. So, let's get going. Yes. What's in the chest? Ooh, Card of Fortune. Nice. Light Yorvasker shield. That's fine. How much oil does that thing have? Imagine they'd be burning it at a pretty fast rate to be able to shoot fire like that. I guess it's magic. Ooh, Breton reinforced gauntlets. Breton gauntlets are what give you, what do you call it? Sorry, Bosmer, not Breton. Boz. Yes, it's why did I say Breton? Bosmer reinforced gauntlets. Okay, so these Bosmer gauntlets, they give you Moonstone if you break them down. Which in my game, Moonstone does not drop anywhere in Skyrim due to changes that I made to the game. All right. Eagle whale? Whale snake? Oh no. Eagle. Oh no, the creature has arisen. Whatever shall I do? Holy fire. Then, what else? Restoration. Finger of Death. Bone Spirit. I could have sworn I had something else that did sun damage. I can't find it. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I have my Holy Mace. You're dead. Burned to death now.
That takes care of that.
Or just wait for him to do that. That works too. Yes.
That was
Holy Fire is a nice spell, I've got to say. Yeah. It just enchants your weapon to do extra heat damage. Bam. Bye. Okay. Not heat damage necessarily, but sun damage. Yes. Ooh, I killed myself with a trap. Oh no. Neza from Warframe. Oh wait, what? Okay, we're going this way. So what? It doesn't matter. We do need to actually do something like this. By the way, people were saying, you keep making these jokes. What do you have against it? No, you don't understand. Astolfo is #1. All right, let's see here. So it's your fetish? No. But it's a great meme. Okay. Let's try again. We're just going to sprint on in and kill. Plunk. You're dead. Next. I'm trying to get one-handed weapon skill-ups. So far, I've not been using the weapons so much. I've been using so much magic. And I want to... Those damn mace raises, yes. Don't you understand? Everything I've just said is an innuendo. And not intentional. Yes. My goodness. Unintentional. But still there. Alright, we've got... nothing. Right. Can't do that. So, it's... oh, grabbing potions. Did Eagle, Whale, Snake? I think it is. Oh, Nordic Fragment. Nice! Let's see what else we got. Oh, Falcreath Warhammer? Wow, that doesn't belong in a museum at all. Actually, rather annoyed. Find unique looking item. Does not belong in museum. So eagle, whale, and then whale snake. So first eagle, and then whale. And the other one should be whale, and then this one should be snake. Snake. Yes. Pull that switch, and it opens. Good. Yes, keep it simple, stupid. These puzzles won't get people confused and make them quit. You know what made me quit, which wasn't really a puzzle, but it was stupid? The first time I was playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City and I had to do that fucking helicopter sequence. The little toy helicopter that you had to take up to a construction site. That thing actually made me rage quit the game. I came back to it and beat it later, but still. I'm just saying, that was one of my earliest memories of actually rage quitting a game. Was that stupid helicopter puzzle thing in Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Hello, Clunk. Yes. Got him. That, you unknown white. Die. Kill it. It's not dead yet. Good. Yeah. Drugger white. It's dead. And a machete. This one had a Drugger bloody axe. I hear another one grumbling around. Ooh, ruined books. All ruined books belong to Latoria. Not even a joke. Ooh. Yes. Leather strips. I don't need those goblets. Why did I pick one up? I can hear the Draugr growling. They know I'm here, but they don't see me. So hopefully we get a sneak skill up by evading them long enough. I say to myself as I realize that this isn't going to happen, is it? No, wait, it is. It is. It's happening. Okay. Happening time, everybody. All right. Uh-huh. Are you talking about the ESO puzzle where you just had this Dwemer machine that made different music sounds and you did all the combinations until it worked without giving a shit? Like, okay, yay, it worked. Just try them all. Eventually it'll work. So why haven't the other people figured it out? Well, technically it was driving them insane. You have it being the quote-unquote vestige, the special person, are resistant to its driving you insane, basically. That's the only reason no one else has solved it, because it drove everyone else cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Hello? Ahem. Archmage of Windhelm. Oh, wow. It was a Lord Battle Mage and everything. I'm pretty impressed by that. This is the Archmage himself. He had a static dome scroll and a steel quarterstaff, which overburdened me, so I'm immediately going to get sniped by these guys, aren't I? Doesn't matter. We can handle this. Not that big a deal. That Falcreath Warhammer was more than I needed. Jeez. Trying to be careful with what I pick up because things are heavy and I have a lot of things. Oh, wow. Yep, we're getting snipped. Come on, let's grab him. That should have knocked him around a bit. Yeah, you can see him in the corner there as he gets tossed around. Is that a magic? Plunk him. Damn right. See those clunks that I do and then it says critical strike? What's actually happening? You said the Crystal Tower was underwhelming? Okay, so the actual Crystal Tower and the actual, like, landmass of the Summerset Isle, hugely disappointing. But if you ignore all your previous expectations for the Crystal Tower and just kind of play through it as a little fun jaunt, I found the entire questline fun. Barely. Yes. It's just when you say the Crystal Tower is underwhelming, I think that everything in Summerset there was only one part of Summerset that I found wasn't underwhelming, and that was Sunhold. I think it was Sungard City, something like that. Some kind of sun something. The southern city. It was a dungeon, and it felt like, okay, this is an actual city, but it's a dungeon. Why is it bigger than Alinor, the capital? That was my immediate question. Oh crap! This guy's gonna turn around and attack me. Here we go. Well,
Is this what you want?
oh, that spider might give me a dragon soul.
Be careful.
No, but Kinnereth is pleased.
Be careful.
Yeah. So I didn't get anything special there. Yes. No. Okay, so the Dragonborn DLC actually has a couple good puzzles. Yeah. Executioner's Hook. The Dragonborn DLC for Skyrim has a couple good puzzles. The Blood Skull Blade one was fun. Wasn't difficult, but it was fun. Yeah, Disneyland France, I believe, is how we described the Summerset Isle DLC. Disneyland France. It's great because without a single hint of self-awareness, one of the NPCs goes and says, they're turning this our entire sacred island into an amusement park or something stupid like that. Like someone who was very angry about outsiders being allowed in seriously had Nordic Ebony Shield and Imperial Ebony Shield. That belongs in a museum. The Imperial Ebony Sword. Very good, very good. Yeah, so we just got a museum item here. I'm happy about that. Another piece goes into my gallery. These ruined books go to Latoria. White Mammoth Bow we'll take. Snow Bear Boots we'll take. We don't need the iron armor, though. We're actually in excess as far as iron goes. No, you don't. The real bridge is that lever. Very good. The NPC doesn't like minorities in his water park, basically. But yeah, without any self-awareness at all, he mentions how his sacred home has been changed into a theme park. And what he really was trying to say is that he wants Outlanders to be expelled. You know, they didn't get enough of that. It's funny because they're all happy in the Morrowind DLC to have players around. Like, hey, welcome back to Morrowind. Remember, come back, Morrowind players. We love you. That was the Vardenfell DLC was all about, NESO. Come back, Morrowind players, come back. And then suddenly in Summerset, it's like, I hate those Outlanders. I need to get them expelled, All right. Bam. Good work, Elena. She got in front of it and she took a hit. Frostbite. Take that ancient sword and the Nordic fragment. Thanks. More ruined books for it. Yes. Ooh. The Bosmer were pretty... Okay, so they actually did the Bosmer pretty well. I admit to really enjoying Valenwood. Other than, of course, they removed the walking city and said, oh, well, Regine the thief god stole it. When we ignore that little part of ESO lore, I actually really enjoyed the Bosmer stuff. They introduced the Green Lady and the Sylvanar and had them as kind of like the Bosmer power couple. They were the de facto leaders of like the spiritual leaders of the Bosmer people. Like one embodied the Bosmer strength, and that was the Green Lady, by the way. The Green Lady was like super buff woman, and she embodied like the physical aspects of the Bosmer. And then the Sylvanar was like a super intellectual, and he embodied the spirit and the intellect of the Bosmer. And so the two of them would always marry, basically, whoever was the Sylvanar, whoever was the Green Lady. And together through their union, the Bosmer would prosper. And it was a really cool setup. I enjoyed it quite a bit. However, those were the Bosmer who liked the Outlanders, right? The ones who didn't like the Outlanders were the subjects of the Wilder King. Though they were Bosmer who didn't give a shit about the rest of the Bosmer's culture. They lived in the wilds, and they worshipped the Wilder King as kind of their regional god. Except the Wilder King's a real person. It's just he has a tie to the land and can control it, like reshape the land as he needs to. And it's basically Valenwood itself responds to the Wilder King, and it's a big deal. And there's this whole thing about how the Wilder King is, hundreds and hundreds of years old, but eventually he has to pass on what he is to this new person. And like there's this whole quest line about basically getting this lady to go and become the new Wilder King. And it was pretty cool. I liked most of Valenwood. Not all of it, but most of it in ESO. Because it was like the Wilder King represented the more primal part of Valenwood. And the idea that there's not just everyone is in the same culture. Like Valenwood isn't all just one culture. It's actually like the people, the Bosmer who are under King Cameron are one faction. The people who actually are like devotees of the Sylvanar and Green Lady are a different faction. And then the people who worship the Wilder King are another faction. And then for some fucking reason they added like a Khajiit area to Valenwood because they didn't have Elsewhere in the game yet, which honestly was a disappointment thoroughly. Yeah, I did not like that at all. Pretty much any of Reaper's March, I found it like very taxing. Was Elsewhere any good? Elsewhere had some good individual interactions, but the overall story was like Skyrim pandering and pandering to the terrible ESO main quest. I did not like ESO Elsewhere at all, other than an occasional like side quest here and there. And that's unfortunate because I liked Vardenfell and I liked Summerset. So the next one was Elsewhere, and I didn't like it. And then Skyrim, I didn't like either. The Skyrim, the quote unquote dark heart of Skyrim, I didn't like that one either. So it's like they're 2 for 2. They're 2 for 4 right now. 50% basically of their chapters I've liked. The first 2 chapters I enjoyed. The second 2 I did not enjoy. So it's like, maybe the next one will be good. Yeah. No, the main quest of ESO Morrowind, because they made Morrowind great again. that was a great meme, though. Here, hold on. Pulling it up now.
You
don't know? Yes. Pulling it up. Hold on. Nerevar. Nerevarine. Got it. Okay, here we go.
The Nerevarine is a promise and a prophecy. We believe that, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind.
Oh, it died. Look at that. It died right as she was about to say the line.
Great again.
Look at that.
Returned
On.
Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind great again. The returned Nerevar will be known as the Nerevarine.
make Morrowind great again. You know, when we enslaved people and we expelled all the Outlanders and got into wars with the Nords and the what do you call them and the Dregs. Back when we used to fight, you know, and exterminate entire races of you know, Dwemer people from their freeholds. That's when Morrowind was great. When we were isolationist extremists who murdered everyone who disagreed with us. Yes, that's when Morrowind was great.
Is a promise and a prophecy. We believe that, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind great again.
What I'm trying to say is that Morrowind was never great, and anyone who says it was is full of shit. Revisionist history. It's kind of like the Make America Great Again. You know, when was America great? Was it great before they ended segregation, or when they gave women the right to vote? Like, when exactly was America great? That, like, what point in history can you precisely point to and say that's when America was great? That's, you see, you start to question the like, you know, whenever you have a culture and you say you need, like, when was it great? You know, America was great when it had no humans. Exactly. Back before the people came across the land bridge from Russia. That's when America was great. Okay. Probably. Yeah. So back before the ancient peoples crossed the land bridge from Russia, that's when America was great. Point is that Morrowind was never great. Like, make Morrowind great again. Yeah, about that. Okay. Everyone has this arbitrary idea of when Morrowind, or when America was great, and they want to say, well, it's only those specific parts, you know. None of the bad stuff, we promise. Okay, let's go for this. Hello, sir. I need to kill you. He teleported. He's gonna play his game with us. 1, 2. Guess that's the last of them. The other guy did not aggro because he's stuck in the corner. He teleported again. Here we go. Hey, stop it. I'm bleeding. Make him dead. Make him dead. Okay. He flew out the door. Oh no. No. All right, we did it. No, we didn't. Hey. Stop it. He's here. Where is he? Rhoda. That's the real one. Kill him. We did it. We did it. No, right. Go. Okay. All right. So, let me see here. Black bow, that belongs in a museum. The Writ of Sealing, yes. And then the last amulet. We have all the amulets. Now we can reforge the amulet. I like how the door doesn't open until after you do that. Like, don't want him forgetting the amulet. That's very important. Got my keystone. Excellent. We can make a new item. You can't make an item unless you have a keystone. So, the fact we finally got one is a good sign. Gotta get that fortify one-handed. Oh boy. Let's go check out this little corner here. Probably nothing over there. I just want to see anyway. Nah, there's nothing here. I thought maybe there was something over there. Don't know why I thought that. Bit silly. So, the Ebonheart Pact didn't make sense. Well, how do I put this? Yes, it didn't make sense, but also Lawrence Schick wrote a lot of great material to try to explain it. Yes. That's it. So, I'm not saying that, like, all of ESO lore is bad. I'm just saying that it still doesn't make their faction make sense. You have to go through some mental gymnastics to accept the fact that they put aside all of their racial prejudices for a brief period of time. Oh, nice Imperial helmet, some Bosmer bracers, excellent. I was gonna say, and then immediately reinstituted all of them immediately. Thankfully, the Morrowind DLC actually goes a good distance to bridging that gap by saying it's only House Indoril, Redrin and Halalu actually cared. And when you go to Telvanni territory, you're still a slave. Like, the Argonians are still enslaved in Telvanni territory. They don't give a fuck about any Ebonheart Pact. And that honestly went closer to selling it for me. The Nords still probably wouldn't side with the Dunmer due to deep religious problems. But the Elder Scrolls has kind of forgotten that. Hey, Skjor! How you do? Skjor's been up here waiting for me the whole time. His AI wouldn't let him jump down the hole because he's a zombie. Yeah. Unfortunately. He's a zombie. And then John was a zombie. God. Man, I still remember the memes of and then John was a zombie. They came originally from, Doom Repercussions of Evil, which was a terribly written fan fiction by Peter Chimera, right? And tons of memes and videos were made about Doom Repercussions of Evil, and you think, haha, that's kind of funny. I remember that Total Biscuit's name was John Bain, and he actually went and one of the videos he made was him playing Brutal Doom for a bit. And the title he actually gave the video was, or the description was, and then John was a zombie. I just remember that. Let's see. It said ironically terrible. Well, I mean, how do I put this? If you've never seen Peter Chimera's work, then you've never seen Gundam Wing Final Battle, in which Hero Sandwich did not taste the good. So he threw it and hit a guy. Hey, it was having bad day. Yes, so that's the kind of... yes, so you saw the Half-Life version. Very good. Well, either way.
John Stalvern waited. The lights above him blinked and sparked out of the air. There were demons in the base. He didn't see them, but he had expected them now for years. His warnings to Colonel Josen were not listened to, and now it was too late. John was a space marine for 14 years. When he was young, he watched the spaceships and he said to his dad, "I want to be on the ships, Daddy." Dad said, "No, you will be killed by demons."
Let's see.
Doom. Repercussions of evil. There was a time when he believed him. Then as he got older, he stopped. But now in the space station base of the UAC, he knew there were demons.
Let's see.
Oh, crackered. You must fight the demons, so John got his plasma rifle and blew up the wall. You're going to kill us, said the demons. You're going to kill us, said the demons.
Hold on. Let's see.
Going to kill us, said the demons. I will shoot at him, said the cyber demon, and he fired the rocket missiles.
Yes, let's see.
The radio said,
"No, John. You are the demons."
And then John was a zombie.
There you go. Yeah. So there are a good number of memes and videos all based off that original concept there. You said unregistered hypercamp. Yes. Exactly. But, yeah. Doom Repercussions of Evil was, well known. Well known. Ooh. Okay. Seeing what else we need to do. Get rid of the food. Still over encumbered. Why are you so over encumbered? Because I'm picking up all the Elysians, the dragon bones, the fragments. So many fragments. We're eventually going to have to process all of this stuff into the gallery. Oh, it was the ruined books. The ruined books definitely did it. Okay. Why are ruined books so heavy? Have you ever tried carrying a stack of 10 books? I have. Alright, let's get going. But yes. Very good. Oh, Plutonia, I was going to ask you a question yesterday, and I completely forgot what it was. Yes, I remember now. It was, I looked at Check's Quest, and I noticed something in it. That it had a compatibility patch for Brutal Doom that actually like synchronized it, made so that you can giblet all the globly enemies. I couldn't find a working version of it for the new the new GZ Doom. And I'm thinking that Check's Quest, Brutal Check's Quest specifically, might be off the table, and that makes me somewhat sad. Was wondering if you saw anything in that vicinity. Also, I heard a couple people talking about a what do you call it? An updated version of the Hell on Earth starter pack. I have seen no evidence of this, and just the old version of it. And I was wondering if I should maybe try to find and use this updated version as opposed to the old version that is available on IndieDB. Or, ModDB. Those were my Doom-related questions that maybe you had any ideas about. I'm sure that I'll get half a dozen responses in a few months when this makes its way to YouTube, but, you know. That's a different matter altogether. Oof. For now, we're still in year 2020.
All over now. Good riddance, I say.
And in a couple weeks, I'd like to start going through Project Brutality and Brutal Doom, depending on the WAD. And said you've used so many different... Chocolate Doom because it's close to vanilla. Yeah, I actually avoid chocolate, like anything that's close to vanilla. I want to be able to look up and down. I want to be able to vault up things. I want to be able to jump. But jumping trivializes certain level layouts. I know. It's I like having all the modernisms inside of Doom, and I'm willing to take what that what comes with that, basically. I know a lot of people. It's kind of like Quake. The way people continually try to push me toward authentic Quake emulation when I tend to, or authentic Quake source ports when I tend to move toward things like Dark Places or, you know, things that are centered in, what is it called? Trying to remember, God, yeah, I'm blanking on it now. Point is that I tend to gravitate toward more modern engines, or at least like larger feature sets, expanded abilities, things like that. It's just that people kept trying to push me toward quote unquote authentic Quake engines, and I'm like, no, I want something that's based on Quake World, number one. Like, and like Quake World multiplayer, please. Not, oh, what's this? A Nordmail shirt just sitting there. Oh, and Gilbert's Last Dance, traditional. Really? Women's refrain, men's verse, women's verse. Oh my. Yes. Okay. Mm-hmm. Women's verse. Yep. There we go. Good. Anyway, what I'm currently looking at as far as loadouts go, let me grab this here. So I have currently messing around with things. I really want to run Ultimate Doom, Doom 2, Final Doom, then TNT Evolution, then the TNT expansion, then Plutonia, and then I have the Plutonia expansion you sent me. Then I wanted to run Free Doom 2, and then I was looking at Sigil after that, and then I was thinking after Sigil we just go with the Hell on Earth starter pack. I was thinking about doing that specifically in that order. And then kind of looking at Heretic, Hex, and Strafe as later alternatives. But I was mainly looking at running Project Brutality with this kind of setup that I just was talking about. And yeah. Who said Wad Smush combines all wads into one wad? I don't need to smoosh wads. I can create load orders with this, with ZDL, so I don't need to worry about that at all. Yes. Yep. Okay. Well, we've done what we needed to do, which was to get that amulet fragment. Now, finishing the amulet, forging it fully, would require me to go over here into the Reach. I actually have 2 more things to do over here. So I actually have 3 things to do in Markarth, which means going over to the Reach isn't actually that big a deal. I'm actually thinking I might go through Falcreath and see what's going on over there. See if the Jarl has anything for me. And then kind of running up as we go. So that would require us to go up and through the mountains here. Through Helgen, or around Helgen anyway. Technically there's nothing here for us except a bandit fort, because Helgen is completely overrun, and I'm not entirely sure I want to get started on Helgen Reborn quite yet. That's something I want to save for a little later on. Alright.
And they're dead.
Because it really puts you into a position of, let's say, an elevated position. Once you're Lord of Helgen, basically. My goodness. Alright. Mm-hmm. We're going to run past this shack right now. We don't want to talk to the man who lives there yet, because there are things we want to do once he's all set up. We want to take him to the gallery with us. I'm not even joking. We are going to sneak our way in and grab that jar, though. Yeah, that one right there. Let's see. I don't think there's anything else No, there's nothing else we need. We grabbed the one museum item there. But we'll need to... I want to take him to the museum. By the way, that leads to a whole different section there. That door. That's a really interesting area that we visit a couple times. Oh, boy. Kind of kooky. Yep, so... let's see what we got here. Dead goat. Well, we're about to pass the goat, you know. I'm going to take a moment and do a proper save on the game before I go any further. I keep quick saving, and I keep making a quick save pretty much my go-to save moving forward. But I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking, you know, that 91 hours in, I'm probably not going to return to that one. So, well, hello. We got a wolf here.
That takes care of that.
So Cain is pleased with my actions because I watched as the wolf got murdered. My goodness. So, Fallout 76. Well, Fallout 76 is... I've been hearing reports about the Brotherhood of Steel update. It not being all that great. It not really bringing all that much content. So, I was thinking about just saying screw it and going to, you know, play that for a while. And I decided not to. I don't know. Every time something new comes out, I think to myself, do I want to play this? And I was just on the verge of hopping into... I actually made sure that my Fallout 76 was updated and everything. But I just looked at it and... Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Hey, Elena. Elena, this guy's trying to arrest me, and that's not great. I'm going to go coin. Yeah, actually, this is very concerning. So, Sep. I need some septums. Hello?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
Hey, look. How about I, look, I'll just pay you some gold to look the other way. How about that? How about that? Just, I have a 9 septum bounty, but I don't want my stolen goods to be taken away. So, how about you just look the other way for now? Oh, nice. Speechcraft. I got an additional perk point because my speech hit 50.
All right. Just keep your voice down and don't let me catch you again.
Okay. That was worth it. 600 for a speechcraft skill up? Well, I don't care about that too much. It looks like I'm wanted in Falcreath. Let's double check that. Check our general stats. Let's see. Werewolf transformations, days of werewolf, locations discovered, dungeons cleared, hours slept, hours waiting, stones found 11 out of 12, septums found a decent one of those. Let's see. Diseases contracted 3. I like that we've done 2 bribes so far. 22 intimidations. That's really good. But let's look at crime. So it looks like, yeah, we have a 9 bounty in Falcreath. It's true. And means if I'm going to go into Falcreath, I need to... I need to be careful because I don't want to have enemies. Oh god, they've made a barricade here. They can't actually get through. So we're gonna tell him to move to player. Yes. And then that let my followers through. So there we go. Now they're moving along. Thank goodness. I didn't think my followers would ever be able to get through here. All right. But yeah, I was honestly considering picking up Fallout 76 for the Brotherhood of Steel, but then other people were telling me, well, in a day and a half, I finished all the main content. All there is the grindy content, and that's it. You know? It's, wasn't really that inspiring. So, my goodness. Mm-hmm. Okay. Now then. Checking a couple more things, and we should be okay. So. Hamar's Shame. This area is filled with vampires. I remember that much. I'm going to have to come back here for a quest later anyway. I don't see a real reason for me to do anything there. Hold on, I have to talk to Elena. Elena is the keeper of the food. And the water skin. Yes. We don't want to get drunk right now. Though we do definitely want to scroll down and grab one of the water skins for us to drink. Not all 7, just 1. Yes. There we go. Yes, indeed. So, let's get going. Hamar Shame. Hamar. Right. These guys look pretty fancy. Is that a high-level elf? Hold on a second. Is that a high-level Thalmor?
Walk away now.
Damn! She's got the Vardenfell glass armor. That's... I'm just comparing the two. Hold on. I get that I'm interfering, but damn. Just compare these two outfits. And they're both the same unit type. Perfect. I guess one just prefers light armor. Really light armor. Oof. You know, you're running past a Stormcloak camp. I wonder what would happen if the Stormcloaks realized that there was a Thalmor walking by. They should just immediately aggro. Like, without delay. I think you might be in the wrong place, friend. Right. I honestly feel like they should immediately aggro on me as well as them. Because I'm dressed... I guess I've got a Thalmor cape. And... well, the hat looks... looks better when I'm like this. Yeah. It's fine. We're doing well enough. So they're not, yeah, exactly. They're not scripted. Have you seen unscripted NPCs though? Hold on. I'm gonna show you something. So when NPCs really aren't scripted, here's the deal, and this is comedy gold. Let's see. So, this is with ray tracing. See, it turns out that thanks to our superior, hold on. Thanks to our superior ray tracing technology, we can now see through, glass reflections, the unscripted NPCs in the distance. Because they weren't able to extend their scripting range to all the NPCs, it would lag the game too much. So if something isn't being looked at by you, it's not being fully scripted. So these NPCs out here are not scripted, okay? The ones in the reflection, as you can see. Yes, indeed. So, you know, that high-quality ray tracing allows us to see things outside of the scripting range. You know, normally they stop scripts that you aren't looking at in order to save processing power. And now, because of ray tracing, we're able to see NPCs outside of the normal scripting range. Well, as you can see, that's how things work. Yes. It's just kind of funny. These NPCs are not scripted, so they just assume their neutral pose. Yes, exactly. No, there's a difference between a T-pose and their neutral pose. It's hilarious either way, though. Right, that's Helgen. I know if we get too close to Helgen, we'll get attacked by the bandits that have taken it over. Kind of annoying. Oh, well. No big deal. I'm gonna go up and around. Yes. What's great is that Fallout 76 is full of T-posing. Yes. You must assume your neutral pose in order to gain power, yes. Exactly. Some Skyrim scripts never stop, you say? Oh, no. Oh, I'm going up into the hills. I didn't mean to. We actually need to go around Helgen, not... Yeah, this'll do. We'll just run this way. These NPCs are not scripted. Right. Uh-huh. Woof! I did not have my armor on. That actually hurt more than I thought it would. Let's put our armor on just in case that happens again. Yes. It said Gamebryo character animation system was developed before the A pose ever became standard. Well, you see, here's the thing though. It's not Gamebryo, it's the creation engine. You see, they completely rebuilt the creation engine from scratch, so there's no Gamebryo left in it. All right.
Victory is ours. I've always wanted to say that.
Right, Rumarin. Very good. Very good. People were telling me for the longest time. And then they're like, but Netimmerse was never an MMO engine. It wasn't even made for multiplayer. Like, are you sure about that? Are you 100% sure about that? Alright. Let's see. They had to cut out some of the old Morrowind code. Correct. Absolutely correct. And it was funny because it outright contradicts what fans have been crying about how this is a whole new engine.
Maybe we should check it out.
Maybe. I just want to discover it. I don't actually care about going inside. That's Bone Chill Passage. That leads to a whole different area I don't want to go to right now. Yeah. I will, however, mine this ore. That's nice. Right. The voice? Oh, it's mockery. It's simple mockery, that's all. Let me see here. What do we got here? People saying untrue things with determination because they're on the internet, so they have to frantically and emotionally convey it to you because they're right, and being right on the internet is the most important thing you have to do. Because if you're not right on the internet, well, what are you doing? You know, someone's wrong on the internet. The honey come to bed thing here. Hold on. Yeah. Let me pull that one up there. Right. Here we go. I think that's it. So, I can't. Someone's wrong on the internet. There you go. Yep. Okay. Let's continue. We're leaving. Yes. Greenwood Shack. Oh no. People are dead. Burnt corpses. Dead people. Very good. Read to the authorities. I have to talk to you about dragons, but I didn't believe it until now. One flew by last week, and ever since, back and forth in nearby mountain peak. My wife thinks we should move somewhere else. I told her that would be nonsense. As long as we don't bother it, it won't bother us. Still, I thought if we report it to local authorities, the beast's lair is just south behind our shack, near the mill. Interesting. So, there we go. Wayrest Jewel of the Bay. Most excellent. Most excellent. Okay. Wait, are those... Ow! It hurts. It hurts so much. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Okay. Apparently Ellen is going to enjoy this. We're waiting. We're waiting.
Enjoy your last breath. No more. I yield. I yield.
Will I be streaming Skyrim tomorrow? That's a very good question. So, if you mean the next 2 hours, then yes. If you mean another streaming session after this, that is unfortunately up in the air as of now. I can tell you my schedule as I see it. In the morning, I have to go and... Oh. Yeah, tomorrow evening it looks like. I'm gonna ask... let's see here. Actually, let me look this up. Hold on. If she made any plans, I'll see it here. The power of the text messages. Okay. That's Thanksgiving. No. Yeah. That's a hard no. I was gonna say I've got to do stuff tomorrow, but then I looked at it, I'm like, God damn, the family's gonna be over. So no, it's impossible. Completely impossible. Yeah. I looked at it, and yeah.
I yield. I yield.
Damn.
Quick, throw some gold on the ground. That'll distract them.
Damn. Look at this.
That's your best, huh?
That lady survived everything. She got up again? Look at that health. How is she so tanky? That's it. We're going to disable and enable her. Hold on. Excuse me, Miss Bandit. I need to click on you. Yes. Disable. Oh, enable.
Killing people is no way to make...
Yeah, so we click on her. She's the Blade Master. Then, hold on. Wow. She does not want... And she's targeting me exclusively. Wow. I'm looking at this like, is she... Yeah. I was gonna say, my apologies, but I will be completely unavailable for streams tomorrow. I had to look at that, and I thought maybe I could get away with it later in the day, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be utterly impossible. Yeah. Sometimes I have ideas that I don't fully consider the details of, and it's like, no, family's going to be here. It's not going to happen. Yep. All right. So, he was immune to console commands. It's true. It's true. I couldn't even disable her. That was the scary part. I could have used Jackson's positioner to put her in a Pokeball, because that overrides everything. But it would have been pretty silly, you have to admit. Uncommon taste. Let's go check this knapsack. Ooh, nice little bracelet there. Some bread. Got to pick up the apple. Mm-hmm. I guarantee you that unless something catastrophic happens, I will be streaming Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Yeah. We're going to take the steel. Why not? Yep, steel. Oh, we don't need the iron. We'll take the steel, though. Elena, why? Have you pierced your ears with a new accessory? Really? Well, we need to remove that immediately. All right. So, that was something. That was something. All right. Whoops. Elena, how you doing? Very good, very good. Give her the meat. You wonder if it'll still be packed in the stores? Well, I mean, I was going to say it's Thursday today, so I think technically it's already Thursday. Yes. Is the Meaner Monsters playthrough going on? I'm probably going to keep the run going, but then I'm going to change Meaner Monsters out for Brutal Monsters. Or I might see if they will interact together. I'm contemplating alternative mod loadouts. Unlike Skyrim or Oblivion, Daggerfall Unity doesn't fall over and go boom if you change a loadout mid-run. Yeah, right. But Brutal Monsters is a new mod that came out not too long ago, but is definitely worth some attention because it enhances monsters further. All right, we're putting away the alchemy ingredients. Very good. Very good. More bandits. Taking the steel, but we're leaving the iron behind. We really don't need that much more iron. Let's see. Don't need any of that. Burnt corpses with septums. Uh-huh. The Lunar Lorcan. Okay. Well, Momo, you might... Oh, a dead Dark Elf up here. Red Dunmeri Tunic. Wow. Okay, we'll take it. I don't know, Momo. One bad plugin can ruin the whole loadout. That's the thing. Like, you can have a 10 plugin loadout that is unstable and terrible. And you can have a 500 plugin loadout that is completely... runs perfectly. So it really depends. Just one bad plugin can destabilize or utterly destroy a loadout. Let me see here. Something. Oh, there's a sword there. Don't care about any of that. Box pelts. Flames. What's in the chest? Short spear and a lockpick. Some septums. No problem. Ooh. Ori Halcon medallion. That's good stuff. Coin purse. Some alchemy ingredients. Gonna say we'll pick up the leather armor and leather bracers for now, but there we go. Very good. You still have about 20 free ESP spaces. The ESLs are a wonderful thing. Just remember that, yeah, do not convert ESPs to ESLs mid-playthrough. They will, that will ruin your playthrough, according to some folks that I talked to who tried it because they're crazy. And they thought, oh, well, I'll just add stuff mid-run or convert stuff over. Like, no. Do not update your loadout. Yes. Yeah, some people were a bit cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with that. Anyway, I think that's good enough. Making sure everything's good there. Good enough. Looks like there are some butterflies and things. Yep, butterfly there, butterfly there. What else? Oh, skimmers. There are 2 more skimmers. 1 more skimmer. Aww. Not good enough. Grab the fish. Grab all the fish. Is there any other fish? There's another fish. I knew it. They usually come in packs of 3. I was wondering why I couldn't find the other one. I can't wait for that guard to walk up to me and say, like, have you seen a dog out there? Wait, what? Okay. We're going to take just a moment. And rather than fighting these people head on, I'm going to try to use Dragonhide. Good. Goodbye. That it? Are you the last one? Probably. Lockpick. Yep. Don't need anything there. You can't believe this game will be 10 years old soon? I mean, mods of what have kept it going for me. I'm honestly done with the quote-unquote vanilla game, and I was after my first playthrough. The base game, for me, did not have the kind of longevity that it did for other crazy people. I think that the modding community really deserves a lot of credit for keeping this game fresh for me. Alright. We're almost to Falcreath. No big deal. Let's see what we got. More mushrooms, of course. Just hoping for that. There we go. We got the butterflies. Alright, we're gonna... I guess I need to pay off my Falcreath bounty if I'm gonna be down here. So I'm thinking we'll talk to Elena about taking everything that is quote-unquote stolen goods and giving it over. So we're just gonna grab everything that's stolen, which includes some actual useful stuff. There we go. And that leaves us with just the money to pay off the bounty. So. You're doing Sands of Time in Genesis? Well, good luck then. Your playthrough's days are numbered. The time bomb. I mean, it's a lot of fun, but still. Oof. My goodness. I mean, Elder Scrolls 6, I imagine, is... well, for one thing, we don't actually know what games are being worked on right now. And I mean that because Bethesda, specifically ZeniMax Media, has opened 2 new studios. Sorry, has opened 2 new projects. Studios is inaccurate way of saying that. They've opened 2 new projects, and we don't know what those new projects are. So, Elder Scrolls 6 may very well be one of them, in which case they've abandoned the Todd Howard's team must be the ones to make it. I don't actually know. Did you see a dog out there?
Did you see a dog out there?
No, I did not.
All right then.
Yes, this guy's crazy, by the way. Yes.
Wait. I know you.
Do you?
Wait. I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes.
Well, here, let me pay my bounty.
Good enough. I'll just confiscate any stolen goods you're carrying. Then you're free to go.
Yeah, my main concern
All right then.
with with future Elder Scrolls games and such is they might go the road of snap map. They might decide this is an Elder Scrolls live service now. Sorry. You know, we can't sell you the Creation Club or the new microtransactions if you're getting them through mods already. So we're gonna limit.
See a dog out there?
No, I didn't see a dog. Sorry.
All right then.
Okay. Yep. Sid Gear, how you doing?
Yes. What is it that you want?
Okay. You said the studio that made ESO is different. Well, you're thinking of ZeniMax Online Studios. I'm talking about ZeniMax Media, which is the parent company to both Elder Scrolls, both ZeniMax Online Studios and, my goodness. Now, hold on, let me grab those potions. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? Did you... Skewer was amazing for a moment.
I protect the Jarl, whoever that might be.
Yeah. But, no, Elder Scrolls Online didn't delay Elder Scrolls 6. But I guarantee you that Fallout 76 did a little bit. Fallout 76 was mostly made by a B team in Austin, but the actual world was designed by Bethesda Game Studios. Now, that said, it doesn't matter that much, really. Yes. The idea behind ESO was ooh, nice. Look at this ruby encrusted robes for 26,000 septims. That's nice. Was going to say that Elder Scrolls Online's whole purpose was to buy some time while they were working on Fallout. And Fallout 76's whole purpose is to buy some time while they're not working on Fallout stuff. So, it's like they wouldn't be allowed to work on a new IP if there wasn't an Elder Scrolls live service and a Fallout live service. And that's why Fallout 76 exists in the first place. That's why Elder Scrolls Online exists. They exist so that Bethesda can spend time working on other IPs and other projects without having to constantly do this dance between Elder Scrolls Fallout, and keeping those brands alive and relevant. The hardcore fans of those games are going to keep playing Elder Scrolls Online every time a DLC comes out. The hardcore fans of Fallout, well, some of them at least, some of them at least, are going to keep playing Fallout 76 whenever a new DLC comes out, like the Brotherhood of Steel, and hopefully we can get them into the Atomic Shop, or paying for Fallout first. Doesn't matter. Yes. Yep. You think just how popular Skyrim was, the next game in the series would have been Well, remember, everyone flipped their shit about Elder Scrolls Online, but yeah, I was gonna say that, yeah, they freaked about Elder Scrolls Online when it was coming out. People talked it up. It was a big deal. Elder Scrolls Online was the Skyrim 2 for a lot of people, and they found themselves extremely disappointed.
If not, let
Yes.
me know. I might have it stored away.
Yes. You said you're pretty sure that hardcore fans of Fallout avoid Bethesda's Fallout. Yeah, that's because you're thinking of hardcore Fallout fans as all one segment. Like, you're thinking of classic Fallout fans, which is different. See, you got classic Fallout fans, and then you got the people who have Vault Duck. All right. They think unironically that they're supporting the developers by buying Vault Duck, or this lunchbox, or the bobbleheads. They think unironically that money's going to support the developers because they're stupid. Yes.
All you want, but don't try anything funny.
I need that drinking horn, thanks. Very good. Yes, I'm looking around. I'm not going to try anything funny. Okay. See you later, Momo. Okay, let's get out of here. Most excellent. I'm honestly shocked they haven't already announced Fallout, Elder Scrolls 6 or Starfield or whatever. And I know they announced Starfield, but what I mean is I'm honestly shocked they didn't do a proper, quote-unquote, content reveal. And when I say content reveal, I mean one of those stupid cinematic trailers where they show it off. It's close enough to the new year. It looks like they're not going to get Starfield done this year. Because usually it'd be like, all right, for Christmas. We got to get this, this up for Christmas. And so far there's no evidence that they will have Starfield ready for Christmas. Which is, honestly, financially speaking, a missed opportunity. I'm going to grab these chokeberries. Chokeberries are the best. They'll probably kill you in one hit, but who cares? Chokeberries. Are you planning to play Starfield? I mean, yeah, for no other reason than like, at best, I'm going to have fun with Starfield, and I'm going to enjoy Starfield, right? But at worst, I get to sit here on a live stream making fun of it and posting this.
I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs. I did. I read it on the internet, so it's true.
Yes. So, it's just a win for me, no matter what, as far as Starfield goes. If it's a Windows-only title, I may have to expand my Windows drive, maybe get a larger Windows drive. Probably install it on just a second hard drive that runs FAT32. I don't know. My goodness. Let me see here. Okay. Let's keep going. So, we are heading on up and around past the Falcreath Watchtower, across and up, and that'll get us to the Dragon Mound. Actually, Illinalta's Deep is right here. We could get Azura's Star. That might be pretty good, I think. Yes, indeed. So we're going to go ahead and hit the save right here. This is a good spot. And we're going to try to avoid that tower, which might have hostile thingamabobbers in it. Yes. Why would you want a FAT32 drive? FAT32 runs on almost everything, so I'd use that for Windows, Linux, DOS, you know, everything. Like I could plug a FAT32 drive into any operating system and just be like, you know, could put it, hook it up to an old, you know, authentically DOS running computer. Do a bunch of other garbage with it. Just consider that drive my quote-unquote garbage drive for running anything that's not, you know, Linux, which is my main operating system here. Okay, we're just going to ignore them. Who are you? Whoa. You're an orc.
Well, what's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
You shouldn't talk to me like that.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Back off right now.
No need to get rough.
No need to get rough. You milk drinker, you're gonna go down. You're just so mean to me. Just die. Just die. Very good. Very good. Harvest the body. Mm-hmm. That'll do it. That will do it. Let's see here. Elven sword. Yep. Heroic Imperial armor. That looks pretty awesome, actually. We'll take everything they've got. Why not? Why not? What are you gonna do? Cry? Right, so you said, in vanilla Skyrim, the speech skills are binary, right? Some characters can't be intimidated, some can't be persuaded. The dialogue is, actually, it's a skill check, believe it or not. And it's based entirely on your number of, on your speech skill versus a skill check. And here's the thing, though. You can't just intimidate whoever you want. There are specific dialogues that allow for intimidation. There are specific dialogues that allow for persuasion, and they only pop up in those specific dialogue instances. In other words, there are completely rational areas where you should be able to convince someone to, you know, convince someone by way of intimidating them. But the game just decides arbitrarily that this particular dialogue sequence doesn't have intimidation. Sorry. So they literally built it on a per encounter basis. Not a per NPC basis, but like a specific line. Meaning if you fail to intimidate this person in the first encounter with them, that particular NPC, for as long as they exist, aka until they walk off screen and disappear forever, you can't intimidate them afterward. There'll be no dialogue options. They'll just be like, "You're boring. You're boring." And that's all they'll say, assuming they don't just attack you on sight. You wanted to try a game once, specifically said that it only runs on NTFS, so you had to reformat your hard drive. It wasn't even fun in the end. Oh no, that's hilarious. I'm pretty sure some intimidation checks, like the Riften shakedown, are impossible to succeed. No. I definitely have on characters succeeded the intimidation check if you have 100 speech and you have a speech booster. Like, effectively, if you have, you know, say, you know, you see the way it's over 100. If you have a high enough skill, it'll work. In Ordinator specifically, it's much easier because if you look here, intimidation attempts are 4 more times likely to succeed. Bam, right there. That's speech mastery. So I have 70 times 4 in terms of speech for intimidation checks.
If it isn't the slayer of the Glenmoril witches, how can I assist you, companion?
Right. Alright, so we have to head up and around the lake. That's our goal here, around the lake. We're going to steal the eggs because we can. But, oh, hello, saber cat just sitting there. I was bitten from behind by a saber cat that was hiding in the mill. Probably trying to loot some chickens, and then it saw, oh, well, instead of chickens, how about we get human? That's not human, that's elf. Bite it harder. How's California? I'm not in California. What are you talking about? I was in California, but now I'm not. Yes. Ask me again later, or early next year, and I can tell you how California is. Except, you'll probably ask on the wrong day, and I'll have already headed home or something. Who knows? Okay. Yep. Correct. None of the speech checks are mandatory. They'll usually net you an extra little bit of money or, oh, really nothing else. Prevent a guy from attacking you. Stupid things like that. Really dumb things that can just be resolved with a simple combat encounter. We need to head to Ilinalta's Deep, which is that thing over there. Azura star, 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 and you're my star. Yes. Very good. Oh, there's a ferry over there. Nice. An O2 ferry. That lady isn't paying attention. We'll be able to run away with this ring. Pretty terrible ring, actually. Jace. Heard that Cali isn't doing as well as it used to. Well, I mean, California's always had trouble. I go to California at least a couple times a year. Or before the plague, at least. I used to go there frequently for business. And, it's been interesting lately.
All over now. Good riddance, I see.
My goodness. I think I hear a sky lizard. And I'm going to ignore the sky lizard because I don't need to pay attention to it, but still.
Always good to come out on the winning side.
Spider. Another spider. No, ignore that spider and harvest the venom here. Yes. Okay. But Skyrim is a game about dragons. Even the studio, what's it about? It's about dragons. The game really isn't about dragons. It's about the lone hero. Alright. But no, a lot of the stuff is closed in California, and a lot of people are not doing so well as far as their jobs go. Because a lot of places are, well, outdoor seating only for their restaurants, even though that's not really helping. The theory is that if people aren't trapped inside in the same space, then they aren't breathing the same air, which is only half true. Let's see here. Anyway. We got it. Where's Rumarin, anyway? There's Skewer. Rumarin's on his way over. Most excellent. Yeah, you can hear a sky lizard around here somewhere. Roaring in the distance. I can definitely hear it roaring.
Sure, why not? Anything else?
Wonder if it's up by Bleak Falls Barrow. That'd be silly.
What do you need?
Let's see here. Well, that's about it.
Okay, got it.
I thought I was going to go a couple
Okay,
extra hours, but I'm legitimately tired now.
Okay, got it.
So, what I'm going to do is
Anything else?
I'm going to go ahead and take off here, and that way, when I come back the day after tomorrow, or well, just technically, since it's early enough, it's tomorrow. Okay, so after Thanksgiving, let's put it like that. Let's phrase it in that way. After Thanksgiving, I'll be back, and we'll be playing more Skyrim, and we'll be doing Ilinalta's Deep right off the bat as soon as I get back. If I do play on Thanksgiving, it'll be after everyone's gone to sleep, but that may or may not be a thing. It probably won't be a thing. So I'll aim to see y'all the day after tomorrow.